the importance of why you must act as if you already have it. Or better yet, you know, pretty much to title this, it would be why act as if you already have it, right? Because in law of attraction, law of assumption, or both of them pretty much, they have these two concepts of attraction or manifesting, they both mean the same thing. So the reason why you're often told by manifesting coaches, videos you watch, one of the key things about manifesting your desire is acting as if you already have it. So why, and you might ask why, right? What's the importance of that? For people who still don't know, the importance of acting as if you already have what you desire, even though it's not there at the moment yet. The importance of that is because it's like, in a way, it's like a way for you to trick your subconscious mind that you already have that desire or interest. You're just tricking yourself into believing you already have it. Because as long as you believe you have it, you can achieve it. And that's all that it really takes to manifest your desire or your specific person. Act as if you have it, because feeling is a secret, and when you act as if you have it, what you're doing is you're creating room for that thing or that person to now be a part of your life. You're creating space for them to enter your life. And you're pretty much, when you're acting as if you have it, or you're with that person already, when you're acting as if, what you're doing is you are, like I said, you're creating that space for that person to be a part of your life. And you're also, you're acting as if, because that's how you would pretty much act anyway when that person is already in your life, when you already have the relationship, or when you have that thing or desire that you want to have. Because if you can just visualize and see yourself having that thing or being with that person, you really will pretty much realize that once you tap in to that feeling or that visualization, that you actually will be acting the same exact way. Just visualize yourself. What would you be doing, or what would you be acting like? What would your world be like? How would your world be? How would you be feeling? Just get into that visualization with feeling, right? Just ask yourself, how would it feel like? And when you can see it happening, then you might get excited, you might get happy, you might feel a certain sense of joy from being able to attract those feelings. So the reason why it's important to act as if you already have it is because what you're doing, like I just said, is just creating that space for you to bring that person or that thing into your life. You're tricking your subconscious that you already have it. Because the desire or the wish, I wish I could have this thing, I wish I could have that person, it's almost like you're telling your subconscious that you're speaking from a desire of lack. It's like a mental mind kind of trick. When you're wishing for something, it's just a matter of what you're implying. It's like you're implying, I don't have this thing, but I wish I did, or I wish I was with this person, or I wish I had this relationship. It would be so nice to be with this person or have this relationship, but I don't have it. I'm not with them. I wish I did, though. That's attracting more of the lack. This isn't what I'm talking about here is nothing new. There have been manifesting coaches and law of attraction, law of assumption. All this stuff has been around for years. I'm just kind of giving breakdowns with the videos I've made about manifesting. I'm just kind of giving like quick, in a nutshell kind of videos on breaking this stuff down as simple as I can to the best of my ability. So acting as if you have it is just pretty much telling your subconscious or telling your inner self, oh, okay, I already got this shit. The shit is already on the way. I got it. I already have it. It's just claiming that you already have it. You're claiming it in here. Like you already got it. You already have it. It's not outside of you. It was never outside of you. Once you have once you've sparked that desire within, you already have it. And you just have to have that attitude, because that attitude of acting as if you have it, or acting that you do have it. You don't even have to, even to get down word for word, like if. You're saying if. Well, why are you saying if? I already have it. You don't have to say if. Because even the word if might imply that you don't have it. Or the word if is implying some sort of lack. But whatever, we're going to stick with the title, right? Acting as if you already have it. Because at the moment, you may not have it, right? You may or may not have it. So acting as if you have it is important because you're tricking your subconscious into believing that you already have it. And that is also that's also important because it's a momentum that you have. It's a momentum that you're carrying, that you already are living the life as if you had it, as if you already have it, as if you're already in this relationship, you already have this person in your life. You're just tricking your mind. Because like I just said, think about how your life would be if you're already with this person, if you already have this relationship. And if you really think about it, I don't know how you think personally, how you'd feel, but I'll think for myself and say that I'll probably be acting the same way that I am now. Like the same way that I'm feeling as if I already have it, if I'm thinking about it and visualizing it, how would I feel like? How would my life be if I already have this person, if I'm already with this person? I would pretty much think that I would act a certain way. Like you pretty much getting yourself into that mindset. How would I feel if I'm already with this person? And then and then you'll get your answers by feeling it by feeling it in your mind, right? By putting feeling into your visualization, you can get your answer. Okay, so this is how I would act. I'd feel a certain kind of way. I'd feel more uplifted. I'd feel more motivated. Because like I said, when you're in love and when you're interested in love and you have a love interest, usually you feel a certain spark, right? Because love sparks. In a way, it sparks your soul. Like I said in my first video, being in love even in their absence. Love kind of sparks your soul. It sparks your soul and your spirit. It gives you like an energy boost. It gives you like a jump start. So that's pretty much how you want to act. Act as if you already have it. Act as if you already are with this person, that you already have this desire, that it's already granted. How would you feel knowing it's already granted? It's already on its way. It's just like when you put out an order on Amazon when you want to buy some shit. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. You know it's on its way. You already made the order. It says on the website or on the screen of your page, on the page or on the screen that you just ordered. It says, okay, thanks. Order has been placed. You'll get a notification, confirmation number, whatever, in your text message or email. It'll arrive in like a day or two. Like, are you in any doubt? Like, you're not, right? Are you doubting it? No, you're not. Oh, is the order going to actually come? Is it going to actually arrive? Is it actually going to come through? Is this thing that I just ordered, is it really going to come in? Like, you're not skeptical about it. You know it's coming because you already saw the confirmation on the email. Think of your manifestation or your desire, your SP, to be the same thing, to be the same way. You already had the desire in your heart. Microcosm, macrocosm, as within, so without, as above, so below. Nothing is outside of you. You're one with the universe. You're one with the cosmos. You already have the desire. Best believe it's already on its way. You already have the desire for it, so it'll come through. It's not outside of you. So it's your own doubts and skepticism that further delay the desire from coming through, from pushing out. It's as simple as that. Any doubts you have about yourself and the manifestation or your person, those things are what delays it. And also your fears. Do you have any fears that you want to work on? Any fears or any resistance or any clouds that you want to clear up that are kind of fogging the desire from coming through, or clouding up the clarity of your visualizations? Let go of those things. Just go with the flow, right? That's all that it is when it comes to manifesting. And being convinced that you have it. So, the reason it's important for you to act as if you have it is because SP, spark of love, that spark within your soul or your spirit, in your heart. It's important because when you like somebody, you kind of feel a certain push, or not push, but you feel a certain drive within you, right? That's just something that you have to cultivate. Because when I used to like this, I'll tell you, because I liked a lot of people. So specifically with someone that I used to like many years ago at a different workplace. Long story short, I noticed certain results coming in much faster when I was acting as if I was already with them. I kind of noticed certain things moving towards my desire a lot faster because I already felt as if I had it. I already felt as if I was with that person. And so, sure enough, they were coming around more. But again, in the end, I never really ended up with this person for other reasons. I also had to quit that place because it was kind of far. The commuting was too much, and I had to just find a workplace that was closer to my home. So I quit and never really worked there again. But that's not to discourage anybody. That's not to discourage you in any way, shape, or form. Oh, it didn't work out. No, it didn't work out for me personally. But I had my own reasons for it. There were other reasons that I came to understanding as to why it didn't work. But just because this story with me and this person not working, me and them ending up not together, just because it didn't work for me doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you. This is not a way to discourage you, because the point that I'm trying to make with this subject is, acting as if you have it is important because it actually works. This stuff works. And with this particular person who I'm talking about right now, I may not be with them now, but the point is, I'm not discouraging you because them and I not working out is not the moral of the story. That's not the main point of the story here. The point is, I was acting as if I had it, therefore it did work, or therefore things did play out the way I had wanted, the way things were supposed to. They were coming around me more. They were actually speaking to me more. They were more open to the romance, I guess, if you want to call it that way, in a sense. They were more open to it more. The other co-workers that they work with and their friends were talking about me and her getting together more. Things just started to feel right. Things were headed in the direction that they would be when you are getting closer to the relationship or the person you want to be with, or the desire that you have, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be your SP. The point is, the universe, your subconscious, God, whatever it may be, it's pushing out. It's paving the way for you. It's already, the desires that you have are drawing closer and closer and closer and closer to you, because your energy and your momentum is magnetizing and pulling you closer to that desire, that thing, or that person. It's just like a momentum thing where it's making it draw closer and closer and closer to you because you believe it. You believe it and it feels right. Therefore, you're now acting as that those actions that you make because you already feel good, so you're doing it out of the goodness of how it feels like. It just feels good to do certain things because you know your desire is coming. That's all it is. So acting as if you have it because you're motivated by love, you're motivated by your crush, your SP, you're motivated by a certain interest because you already know it's on its way, so you feel happy all the time because you have no doubt it's going to happen. Therefore, that lack of doubt, that lack of skepticism, aka your confidence, is what's driving your momentum to bring it even closer, even faster. Now, with that being said, peace. I'm just playing. But yeah, that's all it is, guys. Your very motivation to try harder, I guess, the very fact that you have no doubt is already your own momentum to bring it closer much faster. If any of that makes sense, right? And that's all it takes to attract when it comes to law of assumption, law of attraction, law of assumption, yeah. It's just your momentum your consistency, your persistence, and your belief being in alignment with your desire. And absolutely removing blockages and removing resistance. You know, attracting the desires of your life, manifesting the desires and interests of your life is really simple. It's relatively simple. It's just a matter of feeling it and believing it into being. You feel it, feeling is a secret, and you believe it, therefore you can achieve it. You have no doubts, you have no skepticism, you don't put anything or anyone above you, knowing you're worthy. These are all the keys to manifesting. You know you're worthy, you know you got this. Believing is achieving, feeling is the secret, no blockages, no resistance, no doubts, no skepticism, and acting as if you already have it, which will be your ultimate momentum to drawing that person or that desire closer to you in a much quicker amount of time. And that's all there is to it. It doesn't take a lot. Had to take a breather there, right? And so yes, acting as if you have it, and and why it's important, you know, that's all that it is. That's all there is to it. And also I want to add, you know, your true desire versus interest, because like I addressed that in my other video. Maybe you're not ready for your SP, because when you really desire something, things do play out for you in your favor, and things do work out in the end. Things do have a way of working out. It really does. Because when you truly know you want something, or you truly desire something, that's a momentum too. That'll be drawn closer to you. When you truly know that you are meant for something, and something is something, and there's something that you really desire, that's what's really going to help you push out that desire or that manifestation to really happen. Because there's a difference with true desire and just an interest. Like I said, guys, specifically with your SP, when you just have an interest for them, you tend to be blinded by their beauty, their attraction. They're so damn fine, they're so damn sexy. It's really just lust that's driving the desire. You may not necessarily be truly interested in this person, so you have to be able to make that discernment with your true desire. True desire meaning what feels right inside, what feels right in your heart, what feels right from within, what actually feels like this is something you really desire, something that feels truly right to you, versus just some sort of interest. It's no different than when you go shopping. True desire versus just some sort of petty interest is like shopping, window shopping at the mall, or going around Amazon just looking at shit. Because when you like window shop, you look at things that are pretty or that are cool or look interesting. That doesn't necessarily mean that you want that desire or you want that object or that material thing. You're just walking around the mall, you're just looking at shit. You're just looking at clothes, shoes, items, whatever it is, etc. They look cool, they look interesting, they look like something that you want. But when you actually go and purchase it a couple of days or a week later down the line, that shit is just fucking sitting in your room or sitting in your house, sitting in your garage. It's just sitting around in your house collecting dust. Meaning, you had the interest at one point for that item, it caught your eye, caught your attention, but deep down, your lack of use for it is the true reflection of your real desire or lack of desire for it, because it's just sitting around in your fucking house. Meaning, okay, you already wasted your money on it, you already spent money on it, you already spent currency, you already purchased the damn item, but you're not using it. You saw a pair of shoes that you wanted, but somewhere down the line within a couple of days, or a couple of weeks, or months, or even years, that shit is in your box, that shit is in the shoe box. You never even touched it, you never even used it, you even forgot you had it. It's just, you never even desired it in the first place. You never truly desired it because it just caught you by your eye, because it looked nice, it looked cool, the aesthetics look cool, but that interest wasn't deep enough to where you had a desire for it. So in other words, it's just sitting around collecting dust in your house. You never had use for it. You never used it in the first place. Therefore, it wasn't in your interest to begin with. Think of that as your relationship. You can be with this person, you can have this person, but in the end, did you really want to be with them? Is the relationship actually working out? Are you guys really getting close? Are you guys really like this? Or is it just some sort of petty relationship that's about to end in a week, a month? You guys are about to break up? Like, sometimes the interest or what sparks your eye into seeing it and thinking you want it is just blinding you from the real desire from within. Like, is this really meant for you? Is this really is this meant for you? Is this really what you want? Or did it just look nice? Because when you actually want something, you're rocking that every day. Again, I mean, using material things like shopping as an example, right? When you shop for certain clothes or a hat or an outfit or shoes or whatever it is, when you really wanted it, it's with you every day, or you're using it often. It's something that actually comes to use, or it's actually a part of you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's something I wanted to add with this video, like a true desire versus just some interest. You know, I'm gonna end it here. You know, I might do another manifesting video, because let me just let you guys know, I'm not really for manifesting. Like, manifesting is just something that I kind of wanted to do for a little while. I'm not a manifesting channel by any means. If anyone thought that, I'm sorry. You've been mistaken. So, you know, I appreciate the views and I appreciate the likes. But these are just a series of manifesting videos that I wanted to do based on how I personally can break them down and how simple and easy manifesting really is, to the science of it, I guess, if you want to call it that, like the science of manifesting. Manifesting is just all within you. It's just knowing that nothing is outside of you, nothing and no one is outside of you, knowing something into being, the attitude of deserving, knowing that there's nothing that you are unworthy of. No, you're not unworthy of anything or anyone. Being confident about it, knowing it into being, acting as if you have it. No blockages, no resistance. Feeling it into being, acting as if you have it, feeling is the secret, believing is achieving. Manifesting is just putting out an order into the universe, whatever you want to call it, God, the universe, the subconscious, and knowing that it'll be on its way to you. You've never been and you never will be denied of any desire. Just know it into being. Feel it, because feeling is the secret, and believing it is achieving it. So yeah, you know, I'm not a manifesting channel essentially and originally. So yeah, with that being said, guys, you know, manifest your desires, create the reality you want, and you got it. Just knowing it into being. And so why act as if you have it? Because acting as if you have it is tricking your subconscious to believing that you already have this interest or this desire, this SP, this relationship, this specific person. It's just like a quantum. It's like a quantum jump. You're just changing your reality with this quantum jumping, the so-called quantum jumping, all these fancy ass fucking terms. Quantum jumping, whatever you want to call it. It's just stepping into that dimension as if you already have it. Because what did I just say? Acting as if you have it is just reflecting your visualizations. If you can visualize being with this person already, what would that shit feel like? What would that goddamn thing feel like? What would it feel like? When you can tap into those feelings of, oh, this is how it would feel like. Oh, I got it. Once you can tap into what it feels or what it would feel like, then you're already doing that so-called quantum jump right there already. You're already tapping into that other dimension. Therefore, you're acting as if you have it. Yeah, and that's it. You know, manifesting is easy. It's just knowing you already have it. Knowing and confidently believing you have it. And there's nothing that's out of your grasp. So with that being said, guys, peace.